Hello and welcome. To solve this logarithmic equation for real values of x, we must remember that the base of a logarithm must be positive but not equal to 1. So that means that x minus 2 must be greater than 0. Of course, when we add 2 to both sides of this inequality, we have that x must be greater than 2. Also, the argument of this logarithm must be positive. So we have that 5x plus 4 must also be greater than 0. Now, when we subtract 4 from both sides of this inequality, we have that 5x must be greater than minus 4. And dividing both sides of this inequality by 5, we have that x must be greater than minus 4 over 5. That is, x must be greater than minus 0.8. Now, since this value is bigger than this value, it simply means that for a solution to this logarithmic equation to be acceptable, it must be greater than 2. Now, let us start by simplifying the left-hand side of this equation. Recall that log A over B is equal to log A minus log B. So that means that we can expand this left-hand side as log to b is x minus 2 of 5x plus 4 minus log to b is x minus 2 of x minus 2. Now, when you look at this second term, remember that log to b is a of a is equal to 1. So that means that log to b is x minus 2 of x minus 2 is equal to 1. So on the left-hand side of this equation, we have log to b is x minus 2 of 5x plus 4 minus 1. And on the right-hand side, we still have 2 over log to b is x minus 2 of 5x plus 4. Now, since we have this here and exactly the same thing here, let us do a substitution. Let us replace log to b is x minus 2 of 5x plus 4 with the letter d. That means that on the left-hand side, we have d minus 1. And on the right-hand side, we have 2 over d. To get rid of this fraction on the right-hand side, let us multiply through this equation by this denominator. D times d is d squared minus 1 times d is d. And this is equal to 2 over d times d. Of course, this is going to cancel that, leaving us with d. Now, let us rearrange this quadratic equation. We have d squared minus d minus 2 is equal to 0. Now, we can solve this quadratic equation by factorization. Since the coefficient of d squared is 1, all we have to do is to find the factors of minus 2 that add up to minus 1. And of course, those factors are going to be minus 2 and 1, because minus 2 times 1 is going to give us minus 2, while minus 2 plus 1 is going to give us minus 1. So on the left-hand side of this quadratic equation, we have d minus 2 multiplied by d plus 1, and of course this is equal to 0. Now remember that when the product of two items is equal to 0, it simply means that either one of those items is equal to 0 or both of the items are equal to 0. So from here we have that either d minus 2 is equal to 0 or d plus 1 is equal to 0. Of course, from here, when we add 2 to both sides of this equation, we have that d is equal to 2. So we have that d is equal to 2. And from here, when we subtract 1 from both sides of this equation, we have that d is equal to minus 1. So now we have two values for d, 2 and minus 1. Now we go back to this substitution. When d is equal to 2, this equation becomes log to b is x minus 2 of 5x plus 4 is equal to 2. Of course, you know that this simply means that x minus 2 to the power 2 is equal to 5x plus 4. So we have that x minus 2 squared is equal to 5x plus 4. Opening this bracket, we have x squared minus 2 times x times 2, that is 4x, minus 2 squared, that is plus 4, is equal to 5x plus 4. Now let us move these two terms over to the left hand side. When we do that, we have x squared minus 4x minus 5x plus 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. And from here, we have that x squared minus 4x minus 5x is minus 9x. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So this is equal to 0. Now we can factorize this. We have a common factor, which is x. X into x squared divided by x is x. Minus 9x divided by x is minus 9. And of course, this is equal to 0. Once more, we have that the product of two items is equal to 0. So that simply means that either x is equal to 0 or x minus 9 is equal to 0. From here, we have that x is equal to 9. So when d is equal to 2, we have two values for x. We have that x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 9. Now, when d is equal to minus 1, this equation becomes log to base x minus 2 of 5x plus 4 is equal to minus 1. Once more, we have that x minus 2 to the power minus 1 is equal to 5x plus 4. That is 5x plus 4 is equal to x minus 2 to the power minus 1. This equation simply means that 5x plus 4 is equal to 1 over x minus 2. And of course, to get rid of this fraction on the right hand side, we cross multiply. When we do that, we have that 5x plus 4 multiplied by x minus 2 is equal to 1. And opening this bracket, we have 5x times x, that is 5x squared. 5x times minus 2, that is minus 10x. 4 times x, that is plus 4x. And 4 times minus 2, that is minus 8. And this is equal to 1. Now simplifying this, we have 5x squared minus 10x plus 4x is minus 6x. Let us move 1 over to the left hand side. When we do that, it becomes minus 1. Minus 8 minus 1 is minus 9, and we are left with 0 on the right hand side. Now we cannot solve this quadratic equation by factorization. And since the coefficient of x squared is not 1, the fastest method would be to use the quadratic formula. So we have that x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. X is equal to minus b, but b is minus 6. So we have minus 6, which is equal to 6, plus or minus the square root of b squared is minus 6 squared, and that is 36. Minus 4 times a is 5, the coefficient of x squared, and c is minus 9, all divided by 2 times a, 2 times 5, which is equal to 10. From here we have 6 plus or minus the square root of 36. Minus times minus is plus. 4 times 9 is 36 times 5. all divided by 10. This is equal to 6 plus or minus the square root of. Now, between these two terms, we have a common factor, which is 36. So 36 into 36 divided by 36 is 1, plus 36 times 5 divided by 36 is 5, all over 10. This is equal to 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 multiplied by the square root of 1 plus 5, which is equal to 6 divided by 10. And from here we get 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 is 6 root 6 divided by 10. And of course, we can write this as 2 into 6 divided by 2 is 3. 6 root 6 divided by 2 is 3 root 6, all over 10. 2 into itself is 1, into 10 is 5. So we have that x is equal to 3 plus 3 root 6 over 5, or 3 minus 3 root 6 over 5. Now, with a calculator, this value of x is approximately equal to 2.06969, while this value of x is approximately equal to minus 0.86969. Now, we have four values of x. We have that x is equal to 0, 9, this or that. Let us go back to this constraint. We have that x must be greater than 2. Is 0 greater than 2? No. Is 9 greater than 2? Yes. Is 2.06969 greater than 2? Of course. Is minus 0.86969 greater than 2? No. So the only two values of x that satisfy this logarithmic equation are 2.06969 and 9. And with that, we come to the end of this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoy such content, please subscribe to the channel. Leave us a thumbs up to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and watch more videos there.